there's been this reflection that's been going on an emotional level. We are sort of sitting where we are. We feel patient, Virgo. You're being very patient. You're ready to take the next step forward, but it doesn't look like you want to see. It looks like we are trying to not see the reality of the situation right now. So there could be a relationship issue with someone who is embodying this King of Cups energy, which is the yang side of the emotions. He has a lot of feelings and he's comfortable with them. He holds them. Like this person is a caretaker. Okay? They contain the people who are with them, as Teal Swan would say. So you're definitely looking at what's out there. But I gotta tell you, there's something that's trapping you in your thoughts. There's something that you are trying to shine this light on. What's in here? You're looking really hard at what's happening and what caused this. Maybe to do with this character. Okay? You could be dealing with a Virgo. So there's change, like there is change all around you, and you've got the Hermit and the High Priestess. So we're talking here, Virgo, about looking within. It looks like someone around you is leaving what you're, You're working pretty hard, but you are worried right now about, maybe it's your money, but it's a matter of stability, comfort. It's a home that, these two sort of establish together. I see Gemini. Ooh. That's good to have right up front. Now, that is a matter of being able to, So you're contemplating what's actually yours. There's a change here that has to do with this character, this emperor, this King of Cups. Now, for some earth signs, we are dealing with motherhood and pregnancy. This is a card of a father, but this is also a card of a husband, and I'm getting more of a vibe of a love interest here. Now, if you have someone who is a boss, a father, more of an authority figure who's a water sign, we could definitely be dealing with some sort of conflict with that person. But we are going from, this is why it's hard, Virgo. This is why it's hard, because we are going from this person who cares and feels and does all these nice things. We're going to change, not that we're not going to care anymore, but we are evolving into this authority figure. There are 4 of this guy. There's only 1 of him. He is the domain. He is your grounding source, and she is above you. So we are working right now from a place of foundation, stability, trusting our instincts. Even if we're having an issue with the money, okay? We're having an issue with the money, Virgo. And if it's not the money, it's your material goods. It's what's happening sort of around you. what you've been working on, what you are building. You see that you're looking at yourself as trapped, but you're not. You are actually moving into something better, bigger. It requires. So when the Tower comes up with the Four of Pentacles, okay, so if it has to do with a person, it's a change in relationship with a Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but a Taurus. If it is you with regards to, there is something that's being held on to, and that's going to have to change, okay? That has to change. So we may be actually losing something that has to do with our money. And there's a need to decide, the fire signs got this, there's a need to decide whether to follow tradition or to not. We want to plant some seeds, and what we're looking at is something with this childlike joy that we have. You know, we're feeling, let's get some more on the feelings. Okay. There is something you want to ignore, Virgo. There's something you want to ignore. But there's a change in perspective here, okay? We've got a lot of feelings, and maybe that's why we're trying so hard to ignore them, because you are more organized than feelings are. You're more grounded than most feelings are. So we need to sort of accept this gift of time and be okay with it. Maybe change our perspective when it comes to a Cancer. Maybe change our perspective when it comes to some sort of third party. Maybe we are changing just our group of friends, the way we look at the people around us, okay? Because the people around us, they're walking away, first of all, towards something that they're excited about. But that's more of a dream. It's a dream. So what's happening around us is there might be somebody who's doing a lot of talk. I want to do this, I'm going to do this. But there's no actual action there. So this is, I'm so excited to go have all my adventures and live the life of my dreams. And then these are, but I'm not actually doing anything about it. I'm just going to keep talking. I'm just going to keep talking. I'll bark, no bite is what that is. And maybe it's because you don't want to see what's up. So the Two of Swords in your hopes and desires. Okay, so this just came through. What you are looking for is for things to just balance themselves out. Can I just like hold my two swords? I'm going to keep them here. I don't have to actually look at what's going on. I'm just going to be comfortable. It's a comfy blindfold. It's a comfy blindfold. So you want your balance without having to, you know, go through the struggle for it. Go through this death and this Tower. Who doesn't? You just want things to be joyful and okay. And you do want to take action. It's probably hard around you. Okay. When people are talking about it a lot and not doing much. Now, I've got court cards coming up on the Two of Swords. Okay. So we've got action and feelings. If we're choosing between people, we could be cutting out this Leo and this is sort of Look at this. So you've got your two swords here, and then you've got what I'm not going to call this guy a court card. Let's talk about these guys as court cards, okay? We don't want to make a choice here. We don't want to make a choice between these two. We're watching. We're watching. We're not doing it. We're just sort of raising our sword like, I know that I need to choose between these. But can't I just keep them both? I want to keep them both. Maybe you can. I don't know your situation. Maybe you can't. But it's a matter of actual action versus emotion. Okay. So if what we're talking about is signs, again, Leo, Pisces. Okay. Your outcome, though, Virgo. Look at that. That's your wish fulfillment. And there's Pisces on the bottom, so you very well could be dealing with a Pisces. Nine of Cups could be a Pisces. Generally, it's Scorp. Okay. But you've got Leo in here a couple of times. Not the Strength card, but the Sun. You've got an even yin-yang energy. You've got lady energy. Your masculine energy in here is heavier, for sure. You're going to have to leave something behind, so it's not a matter of having both nights. It's a matter of just picking one. You are feeling this security in your outcome where, yeah, your wish fulfillment is going to take some work. That Nine of Cups is going to take some work. You've got to recognize your truth here, okay? All these blindfolds, I mean, we've got, jeez. Change in perspective. Covering my eyes, covering my eyes, covering my eyes. Okay, Virgo, and I get it. I get it. 13:55 on the time when I looked at the clock, and I got to tell you, I'm going to take 3 to close it out, and I understand why you don't want to look at what's going on, why you don't want to really get to that truth, because it's a double-edged sword. It always is. And change is not easy. We're going to get 3 to close it out. That one flipped around. Okay. Right. So, yeah, there's a money issue. So, in order for this wish fulfillment to come, there may be a need to let go of what you have materially been attached to and follow a desire, an effort. This guy. And I say that because the Ace of Pentacles came up in reverse. But underneath our last 3, I put the Sun, because that's what I want to focus on. So we've got the Nine of Cups and the Sun. So there is hope here, Virgo. We are just having a really difficult go of it right now. There's the Pisces again. Shoo! Holy Major Arcana. Holy Major Arcana. With the disruptive action, truth, head toward it card. Now, that Emperor just got matched in our outcome, okay? We're not necessarily clear on the decision we're going to make right now. It's still a little bit up in the air, but man, we are going for our comfort. We are going for our stability. And this is not a, I've got all the money in the world type of stability. This is, I built this. This is mine. Comfort in being able to look around for it, right? There's a change here. There's a change here. So letting go of work, letting go of something that's more emotional to head towards something that's more physical. So if you're looking around you right now and what you see is change. two aces are cups and swords. So if you are thinking and feeling about things big time, it makes sense that you're having all of these blindfolds. Okay? You're sort of looking at your money, being like, what do I do here? Do I have to look at whatever this situation is? You do. You have to look. Okay? We have to look, we have to deal with it. Let it be revealed to you. Because there's a change here. This doesn't necessarily mean a loss, and if it does, it's temporary. Remember, the difficulties you are facing are temporary. Okay, Virgo? I see change for you. I see a need to go easy on yourself. These aren't actually touching her, okay? These swords aren't touching her. Make your choices. Follow your heart, your instinct. Pay attention to what's going on inside you, okay? It's time for it to change. I wish you the best. Thank you for being here.